Welcome back to the National Hot Rod Tour Final here at Star Raceway in Klerksdorp, brought to you by Rojan Engines. Even Father Christmas made an appearance here at Star Raceway, keeping all the kids entertained and handing out sweets and goodies, and all the kiddies lining up. There you go, well done to Father Christmas. Everybody getting involved with the Christmas atmosphere. Right, so everybody now sorted out from Father Christmas, and they've got their presents and prizes, etc. As we move into the finals of the 1660s, each class getting 2 races and a final, making up 3 races overall. And who do we have out in front there? The wise old man there is Peter Ferreira. Remember back, folks, he started in last place in the last ride, and he made his way right through the field into second. He finds himself now out in front ahead of Dylan Lange in that yellow, blue and white machine. Carl Jabir, did we get a glimpse of him there coming through in 4th place as well? The field comes through Peter Ferreira, Dylan Lange. These 2 guys are the ones setting the bar in this race. Carl Jabir makes a move up on the inside, looking for their 3rd place. The 2 front runners starting to pull a little bit away from the field. However, Carl Jabir, he's not going to have any of this, and he's going to close it right down. The field fighting out for the minor positions right at the back there, but it's out in front. This is where the race is all happening. Carl Jabir on a charge. Can he do anything? He's got a man out in front of him who's on a mission tonight and has been on top form. Is the 260 car there of Peter Ferreira. Dylan Lange pushing Peter Ferreira all the way, not letting up on him at all. With the 2 fighting out front, this is going to allow some breathing space and allow Carl Jabir to rejoin the top 3.
You see, but Peter Ferreira's on a roll tonight, eh?
Man, we said that a little earlier, that this man has been a man on a mission, is Peter Ferreira.
And he's a toppie, eh? He's a toppie, that guy.
I don't think he's going to like that. But you know what? I'm going to say he's been around for a long time.
He's a toppie. Me and him can shake hands. Yes, but he's going, eh? He's pulling a gap now. But you see, once Dylan saw Kyle behind him, you see he falls back immediately. That's why I keep saying stop looking behind you and look in front of you.
Ismail, without a doubt, the race is in front of you. It is not behind you. You can get a glimpse of the cars coming behind you. You can take some evasive action, block a line here or there. But the fact is, you need to pass the person in front of you.
But me, you know, I always say, guys, don't try and drive to block someone. Drive to win. Drive to win.
Drive to win. Exactly what Peter Ferreira is doing. You know, that car of his was almost totally written off a couple of months back down at the Rock Raceway. And he had to rebuild that car after a huge accident. And he has come back bigger, better and stronger.
But do you know how old that car is?
Don't say as old as the driver, because Peter will get you for that one.
Peter knows I like to take him out.
Well, look at this. What a race out front here. Peter Ferreira, Dylan Lange, Carl Jabir, these 3, anybody's race. Still one mistake and you will be through.
But Peter is going very wide around the corners if you check, eh? Just watch.
He is leaving the gap a little open there. I don't know if he's trying to find better drive coming off the turn, trying to make the straightaway a bit longer, not keeping it as tight. Coming up amongst the back markers there. Oh, Carl Jabir getting a slight little mishap there, but managing to keep it under control.
These guys are really putting on a good show, eh? It was really good to bring them up to race on the undercard of the National Hot Rods. The same as the Flexies, they're really giving people a show.
Things like that can only improve each and every class. Looking earlier at the V8 Flexies as well, I think we had 10 or 11 of them on the grid. And it's great to see that. They really... Wow, what happened there? Dylan Lange, what a save.
Dylan's under pressure there with Kyle. I mean, anyone will be pressurized with Kyle behind him.
Well, absolutely. I think the guys know from Franz Jabir days, the pressure he would put on a rider. And I think that Carl Jabir has learnt that from his father. And he knows exactly where and when to apply the pressure.
I absolutely love it when youngsters are coming through like this, eh? I absolutely enjoy it.
Listen, it's the future of motorsport racing in South Africa. drivers, starting from the youngsters. We've got from our Ninja Midgets.
There
We've
we
got
go. Peter Ferreira.
Nice one there, Peter Ferreira. Just finish off there. You know, we've got our Ninja Midgets. We've got our junior stock rods. Those are the classes we want to see growing to become the likes of Peter Ferreira, Kyle Jabez. Final, national hot rods.
Woo! Kwesi Weyers on pole position. Jason Loosmore on the outside.
Keogan Martin slots into the second row of the grid and looked like a Rudy Myberg up on his outside.
And then all the Van Niekerk brothers bunched up.
Yes, we've got Edwin Van Niekerk, Weerbeer Van Niekerk, and Rojan Van Niekerk.
Look how far back is Van Niekerk. I think that is...
Right, looking at there, Kwesi Weyers gets a great start. Puts 2-3 car lengths between himself and Jason Loosmore. The rest of the field still picked up. Neville Loosmore on the inside, getting himself caught up between some drivers there, and he's going to be looking for a way through.
If you look at Jody Viana looking right at the back and they're pulling away from him, I'm sure he's really had to go and look at himself and look at his car and say, I need to come back with something different.
Absolutely, the level has just become unbelievable. It's really top draw stuff. And you look at these drivers out there, they are pushing these rotaries to the limits.
I tell you, if you look at Rudy's car does 350 kilowatts on the wheels. I mean, on an oval track of 400 meters to have that kind of a power. Oh, Kwesi going a bit sideways there.
Kwesi pushing very hard into that turn, slightly late on the brakes, but he wants to go out and win this championships from the front and showing the rest of the field, guys, this is what happens when you rebuild a car in the middle of the year and you've got a great team behind you, and that's what makes a champion.
And you know, Keogan Martin is running in third place and he wins the Pro-Am championship, but look at him with all the pros. He's running third place overall.
He's right up there with them, you know, and at only 20 years old, Keogan Martin's a huge future.
And a huge seun.
Yeah.
He's a groot boy. Yeah.
He's a big boy. Well, look at Matty Martins, the father. Also a big man, he's Matty. And very dedicated to the sport. And obviously they got their sister/daughter, Lanika Martins, who I think may be in the number 8, the yellow car. She's battling a bit with the car, hasn't driven the whole season, but she is in the field, but running at the back.
Yeah, I think she just had a car that just didn't work with her this year, eh?
I reckon so. We've seen her in the Polo Cup as well. But I'm back to the action right. Yeah, look at this. These guys really pushing hard around this Klerksdorp Raceway. The flames flying out the cars. Kwesi Weyers in a league of his own.
Absolutely, really. I think he worked so hard to get to where he is today. Just didn't come easy. Absolutely didn't come easy. And look, he has to have some talent to be there, eh?
No, absolutely. We heard Neville Loosmore say earlier, you know, he's just a different breed of person, and or should we say different breed of race driver, because it just happens with Kwesi Weyers. We saw Kwesi Weyers early in the season at Mayhem Raceway, where he came all the way from Cape Town and he had a shocking time. That car just did not work. And for him to have made up all those points again, it really shows true dedication.
But look at all the spectators out there. Isn't that wonderful to see?
The place is packed.
2024 has been just another level of racing, another level of spectators that was coming out, eh?
A lot has happened in motor racing this year. You know, there's been a change of management down at WAMSA. I think WAMSA's got a lot more aggressive in marketing, aggressive in the classes of racing, saying, guys, get your cars out on the track. They've also become very aggressive in, we don't take any nonsense between drivers, and we sort it out.
We ban people.
Yeah. And I was going to say, that's the guy sitting next to me here in studio here. Ismail Peck.
I'm a nice guy.
You are. Just don't mess with me. Stick to the rules. Stick to what's got to be done out on the track. Just like Kwesi Weyers there. Tolly Kwesi moves out of the way for the leader, coming through now, starting to lap the field.
There's a problem on Neville Loosmore's car. Look at that, how it's smoking.
Someone
must have rammed him up the back, and it's his tire that's gone.
Bodywork rubbing against it. Looks like the right rear tire there of Neville Loosmore, and that is going to slow him down tremendously.
Yes, man, look at that Kwesi Weyers go on the outside. And I think he's lapping everyone there, eh?
Kwesi is starting to lap the field now as he comes through. I think he's lapped up to about 6th place as it stands right now, if not more. Kwesi is really carving his way through field.
Yeah, I think these rotaries. Oh, there, final lap. There
Yes, and that was Jason Loosemore we got a glimpse of, who would come home in the 2nd place. And not forgetting Jason Loosemore, our Polo Cup champion. And as he said, 1 championships is good. He would love to have won this one as well. But there is your champion for 2025.
Pro-Am champion tonight. Whole year, hard year, youngster, Pro-Am champ. Lekker. Tell us how you feel.
Well, after finals like that, was third the whole race. 5 laps to the end, the motor decided to pack up. So I've had a busy night running around with points and yeah, but
so
we done
you
it.
actually had a big gap in your points for you still to win the Pro-Am.
Yeah, I had a 5-point drop between me and Donovan, but obviously he didn't finish the finals or the second heat, so that made my points up, and then there was only Edwin left, and we done it without finishing a final, so I'm happy.
And then Kwesi Weyers, that always helped you. He's the winner of the, what do you call that?
Otro Tour.
Yeah, but what is his view? The Pro-Am, what are they?
Pros.
The pros.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's the pro and you the Pro-Am.
Not anymore.
Lekker, man. Good luck,
you.
and I hope you have a break now, eh?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Jason Loosemore getting 3rd place in the final. Where does that put you in the championship in the points?
I think officially it puts me 2nd.
Well done. It's been a hard year, eh?
Yeah, it's been a very difficult year, but motorsport is difficult. That's what makes us come back.
But I think our series in the National Hot Rods is one of the toughest series that you can compete in this year, eh?
I think it is the toughest series on oval to compete in. It's super quick, super intense. Everyone would say they save themselves for the last few laps, but everyone's driving 100% from lap 1.
You know, before, 5 years ago, there'd be an accident in the first corner. Now you guys do 25 laps, not one incident, not one stoppage. How impressive is that?
Yeah, it's very impressive because over the years at tracks that do produce lots of incidents, it has been minimal, and the drivers show a lot of experience.
And respect for each other. Eh?
That's actually the thing, the respect between the drivers, because we're not driving, cheap vehicles. They are very expensive vehicles, but we also don't give each other too much room. We drive hard.
You know, on the oval, I always say this is why it's always so high tense, because it's such close racing. You don't get this type of close racing on long circuits.
Yeah, not that intensity and at that speed, but that's what makes oval likable.
Very well done, Jason Loosemore.
Thank you,
And
Ismail.
I hope you take a break now, eh? And our winner of the day, end of the year, end of the series, end of the alles. Look at the size trophy.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
Special.
necessary to lap up to 4th place, you know.
Yeah, I think the changing conditions obviously helped. There was a lot of oil on the track, and it was difficult in the beginning. I wanted to move out, but there was so much lap traffic, so I couldn't. I know that they normally, when they get the blue flags, they move to the outside. So I had to stick to the inside, and then later, at a later stage, I could move out, and it was much faster there.
Could you see from your car how far were you ahead?
No, not at all. When you start lapping cars, you must focus so much ahead that it's difficult. I just try and go, and then when I get to a clear place in the traffic, I'll look in the mirror. But there was never a chance, because with the oil on the track, it was the car.
Which corners was the oil?
No, right around the track. Actually, down the straight, we were wheel spinning all the way down the straight. It was so difficult. It was pitch black around the corners. You could see the oil was laying there.
I was getting worried with Deerwald holding you up and challenging you when you were lapping him. I thought, because it looked like you were going to get into something at times.
Yeah. Look, for me it was frustrating, but on the other hand, afterwards I could see that he was making up so many positions. He was also fast. And there's no hard feelings about it. Obviously it was frustrating at the time because I don't know who's behind me, and it's difficult to look, especially being slippery on the track and not knowing where to brake and what lines to use.
Lekker, good luck, and I hope you have a good festive season.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And you can relax and don't have to work on a car.
Looks like a couple of liters of brandy can fit in here, so yeah,
Very
we'll
well
have a
done,
good time.
Percy.
Thank you so much.
Very well done. that brings us to the end of our National Hot Rod Race for 2024. It's been our final, it's been epic, it's been hectic, it's been crazy. Kwesi Veer's our winner for 2024. And just one of the people I really need to thank for being involved with us with TV coverage, Mohammed from Rojan Engines. Mohammed, all I have to say is thank you to you. Anything you'd like to say to the people out there with the racing? What's your plans for 2025 with us and our racing?
2025, but wow, what a series in 2024. History was made. Stadiums were full, Ismail. Congratulations
Peck.
on packing up the stadiums. Now we're waiting in anticipation for 2025. We got the men coming from UK, so it's going to be excitement. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be one of the best races for the year.
I'm somehow going to put you on the spot now, eh? Remember, we got 3 races.
Right.
So this is the end of year 1. We need to see Rojan involved again, eh?
No, 2025, we're coming in. We're coming in
There we
2025.
go. That's what I
we're
want to
coming
hear from our people that helps us take our racing to another level. It's people like you guys that helps us. Rojan Engines, Ismail Peck, Mr. Rojan himself, Mohammed. Thank you very much, people.